Hey everyone, welcome to another video on the channel. Today is Saturday, October 2nd, 2021, and we're going to be taking another look at Blackberry stock. So before we get started, I'm not a financial advisor, this is not financial advice, but Blackberry did have a bit of a red day on Friday, down just 3 cents, so not a lot of movement. And we could see that during the day we were just kind of going back and forth, not really consolidating anywhere, but just going back from the upper nines to the mid nines and finally ending around 970. So overall, that's fine. Not big moves one way or another, which it's not something we're expecting. If we zoom out a bit, we could see we're just kind of back in this pattern where we dip down below to the mid 9 level and then find little bounces. So we'll see if we could do that and bounce back up to around $10, or if the channel is narrowing a little bit more, because as we see right over the past week, we did go from the 10s down to the hit that mid 9 around just under 950, bounce back, didn't quite make it to 10, and now have been consolidating in the high between 950 and $10 level. So we'll see what happens in the next week. I'm going to have my eye out to see it kind of reclaim that pattern. If we look like, to see how much of a bounce, if we get a bounce back into the 10 level, and then if we go back to the mid 9 level, if we continue that pattern, or if a new pattern starts to develop. But overall, that's kind of falling where it's been. Not a lot is different in that respect. Now, Blackberry does have, it has a brighter future, I think, because if for no other reason, its products are going to be even more in demand, both especially concerning its cybersecurity business. And in the future, as we said in our last video, some of those intellectual property deals should be bearing fruit, coming to fruition, according to the CEO, John Shen, hopefully in this coming quarter, which should hopefully again act as a big catalyst. But for right now, we're kind of staying in this pattern, and we'll see what happens because, especially of note in terms of Blackberry, it's their QNX software that they use in their automobiles, or that they partner with companies to put in those companies' automobiles. And as they said in their earnings report, that was hampered because of the semiconductor shortage, because of all the supply chain issues and whatnot. But going forward, that's something that is going to work out, hopefully, in terms of it's something that's out of BlackBerry's hands, and a lot of companies and tech and electronics and whatnot are dealing with these kind of supply issues. So in terms of their overall company, they are making these products that are highly desirable, and they're finding plenty of buyers and plenty of partners like Amazon that will partner with them. But I think a lot of it's just kind of a question of getting that supply chain issue worked out, because otherwise BlackBerry has been taking the steps. They've been increasing their sales team. They've been kind of moving people around in their executives. They're taking the internal steps to increase their revenues. And again, once they have their IP licensing issues and deals worked out, that'll be a great boost. So I think right now we're just kind of in a place where we're kind of consolidating, kind of waiting for those things to bear fruit. But in the meantime, I'm happy to hang out in this level, between in the high 9s into the 10 range. If we could continue that pattern, that's totally fine for now. But let me know what you think. If you think BlackBerry is going to go up or down, or if you're buying or selling or holding your shares, and I'll catch you in the next one.